Dear Pisces and Pisces ascendants, welcome. We are together for the July monthly horoscope interpretations. As we start July, your agenda may involve some questioning regarding your children, your love life, your flirts, and enjoying life. In other words, you might feel I couldn't have come to this life just to work. A part of you that says I want to enjoy life is coming alive. For starters, you may have agendas related to your children. It could be your child's education, their school, their marriage, or their work life. There might be some developments regarding these areas. You may receive happy and good news on their behalf. At the same time, you might also receive news about a child. If you have been thinking about having a child, you could receive news of a baby. At the same time, I must also mention this. The Mercury retrograde in Cancer will continue until July 25th. So this will be a retrograde continuing in your same area, the area of love, flirts and children. Old relationships might knock on your door here. If you don't have anyone in your life besides meeting someone new, you might also have an agenda regarding past relationships. They might check up on you there. Like, what are you doing? How's it going? You came to mind, I saw you, and so on. You shouldn't immediately jump into a relationship like before in these situations. By the way, old issues can also be brought up again within your existing relationship. There might be something here that needs to be closed. There may be something that needs to be realized. For instance, if things are not progressing in your love life, it may not be a coincidence that someone from the past returns to your life or that you remember someone. It is important for you to feel sadly, perhaps say goodbye or perhaps leave them behind. This Mercury retrograde is trying to show you these things so you can do them. It's as if it's saying you need to let these go in order to build healthier relationships. By the way, I'm not just saying this for those who are single, for those in a relationship. If you are saying it does not feel completely peaceful, perhaps you are experiencing an anxiety about trust. There is a trust problem, doubt, inability to commit, or a lack of self-confidence. So it could be a lot of things. This Mercury retrograde is actually trying to bring this to you. There's a harsh aspect around July 6th as you might feel a squeeze between love, math, children, and money issues. There could be situations like spending more money for a matter concerning your child or spending more on a subject related to love or flirting. It is important to be careful not to shake your budget here. A new moon will take place in Cancer on July 14th. This is about a new relationship. There is no one in your life showing yourself stepping onto the stage and having some situations that re-enliven your heart reflected in your life. But since Mercury is in retrograde, it could also manifest as a love story that was discussed before but a postponed issue regarding a child. So this new moon shows that you shouldn't close your heart, but it also shows that you shouldn't ignore old wounds or past thoughts. Both. It is actually trying to make you realize that this can still bring beautiful things into your life. And Mars is also moving through Gemini, which is the area concerning your home, family, and roots. You may need to put more effort into home-related matters here. You might need to dedicate more time to your home. For instance, a renovation might come up requiring you to spend more time there. Or perhaps guests arrive leading to more cleaning, cooking, and such. Or family demands might increase a bit. Your family might ask for your support in some way. They might want you to support them or stand by them on a certain issue. Of course, Mars being in this area accelerates things, but it can also bring a trigger that disturbs the peace. Especially on July 4th, there will be a Mars-Uranus conjunction. This is one of the most sudden, electric, and attention-demanding times of the month. Let me state that there could be an unexpected development regarding it. The attitude of a family member might surprise you. For example, electronic devices breaking down, dealing with this, or landlord-tenant discussions might come onto the agenda. Tension can build up at home. Therefore, during these dates, especially around July 4th, it will be in your best interest to avoid impulsive words within the family. By the way, you can also use this aspect correctly. I mean, by this aspect, I refer to the Uranus-Mars conjunction. If you use it properly, it can lead to a sense of liberation. For instance, if you want to move, it can create an effect like, okay, it's time for me to move. You may experience a sudden realization. In order for a person to find peace, they must first realize where their unrest comes from. Well, sometimes I am talking about exactly such a point. Saying if I fix this point, many things in my life will improve. And taking action with that awareness, it can liberate you. That is what I am talking about. And Venus will also be moving into Virgo, meaning it will move into your area of relationships and marriage. Sweet, pleasant conversations regarding relationships can begin. If there's a problem regarding your relationship, it can be resolved more easily. Starting a new relationship or meeting someone, if there is no one in your life, these things are also possible. But as I say every time, it will benefit you to proceed without forgetting about the Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde here can make certain things appear better to you later on. It can be like window dressing, making you ask, why did this happen? It can lead to feelings of regret. One must be careful about these. Around July 10th, if there is a disconnect or resentment in your relationships, I can say that a solution can be found through talking, that you can heal through talking, that you can express yourself better, and that the other party may also respond positively. There is an influence between July 11th and 13th affecting the family and relationship line. It is me versus we balance. Around July 13th, you might especially feel cool between your family and your relationship, such as relationships of value pressure, managing relationships within the family. Your family might say, spend a little more time with us. You might make comments about your relationship. Your relationship might say, no, spend time with me. I'm your partner. So you might find yourself stuck in between. Oh, while you're trying to support one side, the other might expect more attention from you. That kind of situation. You need to be careful about this. After it turns out the last week of July, this guy wants you to make your life a bit more systematic. To return a bit more to your daily routines. Regarding your health, your routines, your work. Say it's a period where your life will get a bit easier. For example, you're looking for a doctor. You have a health-related issue. You're looking for the right doctor. A little more luck might be on your side. You want to create a more comfortable space regarding your work life. I'm essentially saying you can progress easily here. On July 27th, there is an opposition. Here, stress related to your work might cause you, for instance, to go to bed late, to overthink. In other words, it might cause stress. An issue in your work life might cause a bit of stress. At the same time, if there is information hidden from you, you might learn about it. Could be from the workplace. It could be in different ways. I mean, if there are people like this, who smile to your face but work against you behind your back, or if there is a subject you aren't being told about, you might find that out too. On July 29th, the Sun and Jupiter are in conjunction. There is a chance to receive good news regarding a nice job opportunity, a new task, a new responsibility, a productive work schedule, or help. You are supported here. You might receive some influences that will improve your quality of life and raise your living standards. I have to say this clearly. And on the same day, on July 29th, a full moon will also take place in Aquarius. This will be in your 12th house, in your subconscious, in the emotions you suppress. A complete will take place in the area you ignore. You will look past or push you down, but it still comes with you and acts as a burden. This full moon will say, how much longer will you continue with these burdens? It will say, I want you to turn and look at this. I mean, that stress you've acquired, that anger, those disappointments, those traumas, those doubts, those insecurities. How much longer can you carry your life with these? And what will carrying them get you? It will want you to turn and look at these. You need to let go of the things you need to let go of here. It's a very powerful closing full moon. It is actually a period where finishing things, saying goodbye to things, experiencing acceptance regarding things. In other words, cleaning up will bring healing. It is a period where getting rid of the burdens in your subconscious will bring you healing. At the same time, you might also realize people's true intentions. You might notice the burden you've been carrying and let it go. You might realize that you cannot heal by keeping everything inside. It is a very important full moon in terms of awareness. And this full moon can also bring to your attention any information that has been hidden from you. I mean, we could say that this month, things hidden from you are starting to trip people up. Perhaps you won't notice it, but they will receive their answers in a corner somewhere. By the way, Saturn will begin its retrograde on July 26th. Saturn is in Aries, as you know. It has left your sign. It continues its transit in Aries, and it will be in your second house. Here, there may be a slowing down regarding money, self-confidence, and your onikianans. There may be situations that you need to go back and look at. Meaning, my earnings are not good enough. I'm not getting the return on my efforts. At the point where you say, I want to do a different job, but it isn't working, Saturn will actually show you that you need to take your money seriously and go back to address anything that is going wrong there. I mean, perhaps you are working in a job that doesn't benefit you. You've been putting in effort there for a long time, and you're struggling in a place where your labor is not seen and will not be seen. Now, if there is such a thing, it will bring some work-life issues to the forefront and lead you to make a decision like, okay, I need to switch to another job. Or it will try to highlight the areas in your professional life where you can showcase yourself. If you have a scarcity mindset regarding money, it will put you through various tests to help you gain awareness about this. Yes, the planet Saturn is tough. Since you've been experiencing this for years, you are actually the one who knows this best. But in the meantime, Neptune will also begin its retrograde after. However, I must say that it is a necessary retrograde for you to express your self-confidence much more clearly, to see any existing shortcomings, and to bring your income to your desired level of satisfaction. To summarize, this month is trying to show you that you should open your heart, but also not keep anything in your life that does not support you, is not good for your soul, or is a burden to you. I can say it is a month that will make you realize that you need to let go of responsibilities you burdened yourself with for years that have nothing to do with you. Subconscious weights and the addictions or people you need to move on from so you can develop yourself further. Or by the way, beautiful, pleasant doors may open regarding love. I mean, you can establish a good balance in your home and your money. As I said, at the end of the month, you need to let go of things that need to be let go of. Moving forward by realizing that these are not losses, the things that needed to happen in your life will make you feel good. Because July is coming to heal your heart, and it wants to show you the points where you have been neglecting yourself. Thank you for listening to me. I wish you all a wonderful month. See you in the next video. Goodbye.